Welcome back to Sadler Up Nails. So I received a custom order for a flamingo set to match this gorgeous pink from Madam Glam called the Boardwalk. And she asked me to use decals, so I looked for some images of flamingos, and that is what I found. So now I'm going to prep the nail set. And if you watched my last video on 3 ways to prep, you know that I like to use Young Nails Protein Bond. That is all I do or use to prep the nails. I just brush it on until the surface of the nails feel a little bit sticky on the brush. And there you go, the nails are prepped. That is all I do. It is the fastest and most effective way to prep a press-on nail set. If you are using soft gel nails, I should say. So now we are coming in with this pink, and it is so beautiful. It's one of Madam Glam's. It is called the Boardwalk. And if you have been watching my videos for a while, you know that you can use my code BeckyTK40 for 40% off Madam Glam gel polishes. This polish honestly goes on like a dream. Like, you can just see in the video how creamy it is. It is so beautiful. So that was the first coat. And now we are coming in with coat number 2. And this is what I love most about this polish, is that 2 coats is sufficient for full coverage. You do not have to come in with a 3rd coat, which is, in my mind, such a time saver, especially on these long nails. These are the Apres long natural stiletto, and I just cut off the tip to make the ballerina shape. And this is this customer's favorite shape. She always orders this. So now I'm going to work on the decal nails, and I like to apply my decals to a base coat. And I absolutely love these rubber bases by Madam Glam, especially the ones that have like an opaque white tint to them, because then it just adds a little bit more coverage for the decals. And then this one kind of has like a little bit of, I guess, like a holographic glitter kind of shine to it. And then you can see that on the bottom of the nail set, which I like. So that is why I'm using this base coat. And the decals that I showed earlier are on white decal paper. So they are not transparent at all. So you don't have to do like a white or a colored base coat. You can just start with your base to stick the decals to. I do always stick my decals to a base coat just to have full adhesion of them. I mean, you can probably just stick them to the dispersion layer of a gel polish. However, I find some dispersion layers are slippery rather than sticky. So that is why I always use a base coat. And you cure the base coat. Do not apply the decals to wet nail polish. That would just be super, super messy. So now I'm just cutting out the decals. There is no like cover page on them or anything. When you order them from me, they just come ready to go, and you do have to cut them. Unfortunately, that is a little extra step you have to do. So I wanted the flamingos to be facing each other, and I am hoping to try to get their necks to make like a heart shape. So let's see. Now I have put some water in a pump bottle, which is a tip I saw nailed by Christy do. So yeah, do not give me credit for the water in the pump bottle. However, it is such an awesome idea. So if you have any extra pump bottles laying around, throw some water in it and use it for your decals. So I am just prepping all my decals. I like to prep them all at once because I find the longer they sit, the better they are. You know they're ready when they slide off the back. Now I put this first one on and I put it in the wrong spot. So I didn't press it down and I peeled it up and then placed it back on the nail where I wanted it. That was risky because the base coat is very sticky. So if I had pressed down, and I may not have been able to get that decal up. So that was risky. So once you do put the decal on, you're just going to slightly pull it around the nail to get out the creases. And then once you have it wrapped firmly around the edges of the nail, you're going to come in with your file and file off the excess decal. And do make sure you're filing away from the decal and not upwards, or else you can end up peeling the decal off. So always file downwards and lightly peel away the decal. If there is a piece still stuck, do not pull it. Come back in with your file to make sure it is fully released and then pull off the excess decal, because if there is like a little slightly tiny bit still attached and you try to pull it, you're gonna you're just gonna pull the decal right off, trust me. So just come back in with your file it off, then get off the excess. So once you have all your decals applied, I like to just come in with the rounded side of a cuticle pusher to just press down any creases that are still there. And then once you've done that, you're going to seal the decals in with a clear base coat. Don't go over top of them with that original base coat I used, or else you're going to mess up those decals. I love Bio Seaweed's Stronger Base Coat. It is my favorite for decals. Now, I like to seal them in with a base coat just to add that dispersion layer back so that the top coat sticks and doesn't peel off your decals. And now that that base coat has cured, I'm coming in with Bio Seaweed's No Wipe top coat. I just like to use the same brand when, applying a top coat over top of a base. Brands are obviously made to work with each other. So that is why I'm using this one. However, I don't prefer the finish of this top coat. So I do not use this for my final finish. You're wondering, well, why are you using now? Because we are going to buff these after this has cured. Right now, we're going to buff them just to get out any creases that we couldn't get out before with the cuticle pusher. So we're just going to now buff this top coat off, basically, well, not off, but give it a rough finish before we're smoothing out, but we're taking off the shine before we apply our final top coat, which I am going to be using Madam Glam's No Wipe top coat. And obviously you have to wipe off any of that dust before you come in with your final top coat, or else you're just going to have a big bumpy mess. So like I said, I'm using Madam Glam's No Wipe top coat for my final top coat. I really like the finish of this. It doesn't feel sticky. I find the Bio Seaweed top coat kind of feels a little bit sticky still, even after it's been cured for the ample amount of time. And I have a bio seaweed light, so you can't even say it's my light that's not curing it properly. So yeah, I like the finish of this top coat a lot better. So now that they're done, I am going to finish off these thumbnails. I'm going to be hand painting some palm leaves. So we're using Madame Glam's Oh Happy Day and Love to Fiesta. Another thing about the Madame Glam gel polishes is that they're really awesome for gel painting. They are so opaque. I just absolutely love them. Please, guys, you have to try them out. Even if you don't use my code, they offer awesome deals regardless. So honestly, you will not be disappointed. So we're just hand painting this in. I'm using my long striping brush, which I have cut some bristles from to make it even thinner. As you can see here, I'm anchoring my pinky every time I brush on. That's a tip. Anchor your pinky. Now, I probably should have placed these nails wider on my stand because I was really finding it difficult to do this part to get like kind of in between the nails, but we managed. So you're just going to basically press down and pull. So get a little glob on the tip, press down, pull, and that is your leaf. And then after you've put down the leaves so that they don't look like they're floating leaves, you're going to just want to come in and connect each one to the stem. And that is how you finish off your little palm leaf. And then after I've completed that, I'm going to come in with the lighter green to just accent it a little bit, you know, add a little pop of something. So you're just going to go down one side, or just don't cover all of the dark green because we're just trying to like accent it. We want to still see the dark green as well. So I just kind of go down one side. And then when I do the leaves, I'm also focusing on just one side of each leaf and stay consistent so that you're kind of like highlighting it. And then that keeps it consistent, and make sure you just highlight the same spot of each leaf. And then that also makes it a little bit more natural, kind of like the light is shining through and highlighting it. Yeah. So these are both the thumbs completed. I think the highlight adds so much additional detail. So don't be afraid to do things like that. And this is the set completed. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.